When it's over, I want people to say, now there was an honest person.
Pop's body is gone. I know because I counted out his pulse until his heart fell silent. 5:15 p.m. His two favorite numbers, 5 and 15. So now his baggy brown eyes, solid grip of soft, thick fingers, oaken body, they're all gone. But what was most important about my father and to him has passed on. Passed on as in still exists, just in a different way. His spirit passed on to his creator. The spirit of his message endures in us. Timeless and timely, a call to remember that if all do not share in America's success, there is no real success.
We can make it all the way with the whole family intact, and we have more than once. Wagon train after wagon train to new frontiers of education, housing, peace, the whole family aboard, constantly reaching out to extend and enlarge that family, all those struggling to claim some small share of America.
Our interconnectedness, our diversity as America's true strength. The value found in immigrants like our family, desperate to work, to be part of the dream.
Thank you very much.
2 speeches in 8 weeks would define his political life for many of you. The keynote in 1984.
Ronald Reagan rode into the 80s on a political white horse.
When he took on Ronald Reagan's shining city.
There are people who sleep in the city's streets, in the gutter, where the glitter doesn't show.
And his talk at Notre Dame, where he took on his church's notion of a Catholic politician.
We know that the price of seeking to force our belief on others is that they might someday force their belief on us. I protect my right to be a Catholic by preserving your right to be anything else you choose.
The man liked the challenge. Both relied on his core belief. We are here to help as many as we can in the best way we can, and that means protecting freedom, especially freedom from oppression. You will hear him called Hamlet on the Hudson. Question it. It's a media phrase more than a matter of fact. Pop did not think he should run for president.
Has nothing to do with my chances. It has everything to do with my job as governor, and I don't see that I can do both. Therefore, I will not pursue the presidency.
Many could not or would not accept that and tried publicly and privately to push him to do otherwise. For better or worse, that's what separated my father from other politicians. He, in fact, did not vacillate, and until the day he died, I never heard him regret the decision, period. But that is merely politics, which can't be forgotten quickly enough. What really matters has certainly been passed on to me and my siblings and our kids. And that was Pop's love, like a big bear hug on your heart kind of love. His unique sense of humor that could be a weapon and a salve.
Christopher, you have, let me tell you, Christopher, you have found so many unusual ways to heap new expenses on this family. You really have. I mean, and you've done it not after, sweating effort. You've done it natural.
Who to be, how to be. From the simple, a handshake is firm, a tie is tied in a Windsor knot. A man shines his own shoes and does so often. He carries a hanky, one for others, one for himself. He wears a hat, not a cap, unless it's a cheese cutter. He always has cash and does not go Dutch. Pass first, shoot second, play hard, and then play harder. From that to the sublime, all that matters in life is devotion to something bigger than yourself. Family, the less fortunate, take up for them, always. His passion for purpose, love recklessly, fight the good fight fiercely, outwork everyone.
One of the simple things I wanted to achieve is I want to be governor. I want to be the hardest working there ever was.
Compete hard or not at all.
So far, we haven't lost all year.
And never as a function of the chance of success.
Because it's our first game.
And for all the requirements on an individual, the most important was a command for the collective. Collaborate in making this world a better place.
What is our mission in this place? Your job is to make it as good as you can make it. That's all there is. There is no other significance.
None of that could ever be buried. Living on in the hearts and minds and actions of those who bear his name, who heeded his call to action then and now. That all will pass on. But the man himself is gone. The father I went to in times of distress is not there. The truth hurts, Pop would say, and this truth hurts worse than I imagined. But I also know what Pop would tell me to do. Wipe my face, let my kids see that I love them, be there for my family, and do the right thing. And I will, Pop, just like you.
Just keep going forward, believing ever more deeply that it's right to give to people and to the world.